Hello, Jason.
Hi there.
How are you?
I'm doing great.
Me the same. I finished your a special experience, very special for me. It was amazing because you have also stories and information about the wines,
Yeah.
the winery, also the food, experience to make to cook yourself. This is amazing, and I want to tell me a little bit how it's beginning, how it started this business.
Okay.
From how many years you make tours or cooking classes?
Sure. First of all, I'm very happy that you enjoyed it. It's something that I enjoy doing because it shares a little bit about what my parents started and what we're still doing here. And it always makes me feel very honored that people want to spend up to 4 hours here learning about it, not just drinking and eating.
Yeah,
That
it's
too.
a lot of things to do. Yeah.
So my parents started this about 28 years ago, the winery. First it was just the winery. We didn't have a place people could visit. Also we were buying grapes, we didn't grow them yet. So it started very small. Small warehouse, a few barrels. Things are different today. About 16, 17 years ago, we acquired this piece of land and we built the distillery you saw earlier and planted the vineyards here. It was some of our first plantations of vineyards of our own. And
In
eventually,
Rodos Island.
yeah, and eventually we were able to not rely on grape producers anymore and have all the grapes from our own cultivation, which helped a lot to control and improve the quality of the wine. Now, regarding the restaurant, it started about 9 years ago. It was a vision of my father that he wanted to enrich people's experience when they visit us because they were visiting us already. And hey, food and wine, it's no secret, right? Just like good people to share it with. So this particular tour that I was able to share with you, it started about 5 years ago through a collaboration of ideas. It wasn't just our idea, we were influenced, we were pushed in a certain direction to add the cooking class into it. What we added of ourselves was the wine aspect because people were already demanding, emailing us, finding us and looking to do a wine tour to learn more about what we do. So we said, why not make a bigger package and offer this to people.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's not just tasting wine. It's every good experience for anybody. How many people work for these cooking classes? You have
So overall,
a good team,
we do, of course. I can't do anything myself.
but you do a lot anyway.
So there's a chef in the kitchen. There's the 2 girls that helped me to serve you. And for the restaurant, that's the team right now. Regarding the wine in general, my parents both are still operating in this. And we also have one worker for the fields that helps my father with a lot of different work. But that's it.
How is when is the most difficult to make the cooking? It's a busy time in Rodos, July, August.
August
How
and
many
September.
people maximum can?
So the busiest time for us is August and September, not just because it happens to be the
Yes,
busiest time for visitors, but also the grapes are ready. So sometimes during those 2 months, I finish the operation here at the winery, at the restaurant, sorry, and then I go to the winery for the evening to the
But I
production and the
understand
pressing.
you've been to France and you studied there about the viticulture.
Yes, I
And
did.
it helps you a lot to make new things.
My parents were always open, they never pushed me in a certain direction, so I thought to myself, I think that's funny anyway, I thought to myself taking over the family business would be the easiest thing I can do with my life. So I
Yes,
wasn't
but you like
passionate
what you do.
about wine at 16, but when I started to study wine in France, I discovered it and I enjoyed it quite a lot. Not everything, but I enjoyed quite a lot of aspects of it, so I think that's...
But how is the difference? You say something in our cooking class, but our experience, the difference, it's more in France than Greece. Of course, it's the climate very different. But what you learn, what is the most important thing that you learn when you study about the wine?
The most important, huh? A
That
lot of
you
things
felt,
and interesting, but I think something that perhaps fascinates me a bit, and I got to understand it through the various people I met in this sector during my studies, is that wine, the production of it, can be a fine balance between technology and tradition. If you only look in one or the other way, disregarding the opposite fact, you're missing a lot of key elements. So to me, wine is about balance and being open, because wine is always different, and sometimes, just like the climate is changing now, wine will be different in the future as well. And you have to keep an open mind, taste it, embrace it, and enjoy the wine.
Yeah, I think it's every day you learn something. My colleague asked you what is the difference about Uso and Sipuro.
Okay.
Yes, which is the most popular
The
drink
most
in Greece.
popular in Greece, huh? Sipuro popularity has been rising a bit, even though it's kind of a harder drink, I think, between the two.
You
Uso
have
is
a secret recipe, huh? It's not.
So I think Uzo is still a bit more popular, especially with older generations. I think it still is. But so the difference is Sipuro is grape distillate, like grappa is from Italy. Uzo is an infusion. So that means you have a distillate ready
You
from
don't have
different
to
means.
use it here.
We don't make Uzo, no. And then you use a column still, a different type of still than ours. We use a pot still, and you put some alcohol in there, anise seed oil, and you make a continuous distillation. And you infuse that alcohol with the anise flavor. So that is Uzo. And in the north of Greece, you also have Tsipuro with anise.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
But in the south, you mostly have Tsipuro without anise or Uzo.
Very interesting. And where the people they can find your experience? Also, I see something on the TripAdvisor or Viator. You have many platforms.
We do. So people can find us directly and book. They can contact me through my email or phone. It's available on our website, and I write them back if they have any particular questions. We have many partners that promote this. So today we were a few people, not too many.
Yes.
They all came from almost different sources. And so a lot of people that work in the tourism sector, they have visited us, they met me, I met them, and they got to understand what we do here, they got to experience it, and they thought to themselves that this would be beautiful to share with their clients. And so they
Where
did.
they can make the review on the TripAdvisor on.
If they book through a platform, they can review on the platform. That helps other people to find it and book it. If they book directly through me, they can leave a review on Google Maps. It always helps. It always helps.
Yeah, of course.
But I never push for reviews, and I think that's how you only get the most honest ones.
The food, it's amazing. I don't know how you make it because I eat in Greece in many places, but
Okay.
it's very, very beautiful. All it was tasteful.
Thank you
And
so
I
much.
hope you have a new experience in future. This is the only.
Yeah, this is the only one, and we have a shorter version too, like the two people did earlier. So they did the part before the cooking class, and then they went on their way. So we also have that option. But yes, every year we try to expand and improve, but sure and safe steps.
Maybe you find something new or something else. For the tourists who come in Rodos, they can find you on a special platform online or where?
They can
This-
find us on Airbnb, on Viator, on Get Your Guide.
Airbnb? Oh,
They
nice.
can find us directly through our website or on my phone.
But it's the only cooking class from this part of island? Just you? This is
We are the only vineyard you can visit. There are other wineries, of course, but we're the only one that has a restaurant, and we combine food and wine together, and combining wine and the cooking class as well.
And you have very, very good wines also.
Thank you so much.
Thank
I'm
you.
glad you
Thank
like
you.
them. My
And,
pleasure
glad
to
to
meet
meet
you.
you.
Likewise.